Hey, what's going on? It is Paul Farmer. This is Freedom Project Live, episode 219. And yes, this is my second one of the day. I'll get to that in a minute. So, what I like to do on these is share with you my journey online, marketing tips, mindset tips, and anything else that I feel will be of value to you. Okay, let me grab some water real quick. It's a bit warm here. I don't usually do these in the afternoon, but because we're doing this personal development challenge with my team, I wanted to be a good leader and do what I say, right? So here I am doing the second one of the day. Even though I did a video yesterday, I didn't count it, so it's making up for that. Anyway, what I want to talk about right now is limiting beliefs. And I have a little story to share about limiting beliefs. So I was talking to someone yesterday. It was actually yesterday. And I'd been talking to this person for a while, actually. This person has some major limiting beliefs for sure. And I'm trying to think, how can I explain this? So first of all, I shared a mentoring program with him that I knew would help him. This mentoring program basically would break down those limiting beliefs, those barriers, anything that's getting in the way, right? So I'll move this back a little. Whenever, like, one of the things that I would say the majority of us struggle with, and what we have to get over, is the limiting beliefs that we hold. Like, I don't want to get rejected. It's like one of the biggest ones out there. I am not worthy. I don't deserve it. You know, all these different things that go through our heads. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to have to convince. These are all ideas that people have that completely take them out of the game. So let me just go back to my story. So in the past, I had shared a mentoring program with this person. Well, the mentoring program was a one-time cost. And the person came back to me and said, hey, no, I'm not going to do that mentoring program because then I have to make the money back. And I don't know if I can do that. That's basically what they said. And I was like, wow, the mentoring program is to help you take care of that, right? And I don't know how many times you've heard that. I don't know how many times people have said that. I hear it every single day. I hear this every single day. So anyway, I followed up with the guy again. And this was probably a month later, maybe 2 months later. And I was like, hey, how you doing? Just touching base, right? And anyway, long story short, he told me that, what he does is, like, he's in sales. Like, he sells things, right? Which I found very interesting. But he's like, hey, you're able to go and do whatever you want to do because you've acquired these skills and you can market whatever it is you want to market. I'm all, yeah, I did it. I did acquire these skills, but it wasn't an overnight process. It wasn't like some magic thing. I didn't have them when I started. I'm still working to get better. But, it's just like, because of the limiting beliefs, because of the low self-worth, right? He just is out of the game. Even though he could definitely have great success in this industry, he's convinced himself that he's not going to be successful, so he doesn't even want to try. And the reason I share this with you is I believe it's so sad when this happens, especially if you're already in sales. Like, I don't even understand how you could sell anything if you think that way. But again, it's the limiting beliefs. So, but yeah, that was basically his answer, and he didn't feel like he was made to be able to do this type of industry. And here's the truth of the matter. What you need to do, the things you need to do to start earning an income from the comfort of your home, are very, very simple. This is the truth. They're very, very simple. Now, what typically happens is we all go and we want to complicate it to death. We overthink everything and we think it's really hard, but it's actually very, very simple. A private group that you can become a part of by clicking the link right below this video and getting started with that opportunity, or an opportunity I have on the page there below. But it's a very simple formula. And when I show people how simple the formula is, it's almost like they don't believe it. And I know this from my own experience, because I've seen other programs that have simple formulas, like they're teaching very simple things, but aren't in our minds. We think it's way more complicated than it actually is. Really, the only complicated thing, what I do, the only complicated thing is getting out of my own way, getting out of our own way, getting out of your own way. That is the only complicated thing, because the process is actually very, very simple. The process a child could do, honestly, especially the way I've broken it down. It's extremely simple. Basically, all you do is you reach out to people that could be open to earning more income, have an opportunity to earn more income from the comfort of their home. And you reach out to these people and just see if they're open to it. And if they're open to it, cool. You send them a pre-done video or a pre-done webinar or a pre-done PDF file, PDF that goes over the program. And it's actually very, very simple. Now, we can get more complicated when we come into paid marketing and adding funnels and all this other stuff that can go into it, YouTube ads or Google ads, Bing ads, Facebook ads, all these different things we could add to it. But the very basics will produce results. The very basics will create income. And the reason so many people don't actually realize this is their limiting beliefs. It is their lack of self-worth. Like the reason they never really start to see results, and I know this from my own personal experience, is because in your mind is a lie. Like what you believe is a lie. Like you're believing that story that isn't telling you the truth. It's telling you what you don't want to hear. Or maybe it's telling you what you want to hear. Maybe you want to hear that you can't do it. Maybe you want to hear that it's hard. I don't know. But, Bob Proctor calls it a paradigm. The paradigm is just basically a program based on habits that you've formed throughout your life. A lot of them aren't your fault, like your parents gave them to, your teachers, all these different belief systems you have. This paradigm, if it is not changed, you will continue to get the same results. You will continue to have those same limiting beliefs. You will continue to not become the person you want to become. So, and it's not the easiest thing to change the paradigm. You have to continually work to change it. You have to continually do things repetitively. Like you have to, through repetition, that's how the paradigm is changed. And it's over and over and over and over again. Or it takes like a tragic event or something like that for it to change. So it's really important that we become aware of what our limiting beliefs are, for one thing. And two, once we're aware of what's going on, we need to start acting on those and changing those limiting beliefs, stepping into our fear. And I'm so proud of my team right now. We're doing this personal development challenge, and a number of them have stepped up and they're doing their very first videos ever. And they're stepping into their fear. They're not allowing those limiting beliefs to keep them captive, right? They're stepping into their fear. And because they're doing that, they're going to grow the most. Life is best on the other side of fear, right? Everything is the best on the other side of fear. So whatever your fears are, you got to step through those fears, and that's when great things happen. So that's all I got for today. I gotta get going. My wife wants to do something, so I gotta get going. Hope you got some value. If you'd like to know more about what I'm doing to earn some extra income from the comfort of my home, go ahead and click on the link right below this video, and that will take you through the whole process of what it's about. If you have any questions or you just want to reach out to me, see if I'm a real person, feel free to do that as well, okay? Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.